all of my worst fears about this game came true. Eric Armstead seals the game with a strip sack of Brock Purdy. The 49ers turn the ball over 4 or 5 times. I don't even know. Is it 3 takeaways? 4 altogether? They couldn't hold the ball. And I'm going to tell you right now, there is no sustainable offense with the offensive line currently constituted the way it is, and that includes Trent Williams. He's just not the same guy. Gary Lamm in event Mania live action. 1 minute, 11 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. The Jaguars are running out the clock. And this season is running out of time. Fred Warner's just going for it all. I love Fred Warner. Fred Warner, man, I love you. You get a game ball every week. But there's just not enough. The defense wasn't bad. They gave up some plays to ETN. But for the most part, they stayed in their lane. They weren't getting run over. It was the turnovers that caused the 49ers to lose this game. 35 seconds to go. Trevor Lawrence downs it again. And that's it. 49ers. I'm going to call it an upset. They get upset by the Jacksonville Jaguars, a team that I was concerned about. I've been concerned all week about Eric Armstead and the whole defensive line. You saw what I was talking about. Jacksonville is a heck of a defensive line, and the 49ers offensive line just couldn't handle it. They just couldn't handle it. I don't see anything sustainable, especially if Brock Purdy can't move. Brock Purdy doesn't have that turbo right now because of the toe. There's nothing sustainable that this offense can do that will consistently win ball games for the rest of the year, and you just can't pick up offensive linemen at this point in the year. I'm very concerned about this game. The 49ers rushed for 83 yards. Christian McCaffrey ran the ball 17 times for 49 yards with a long of 11. I just want to go over McCaffrey's stats combined. Christian McCaffrey, 5 carries, 79 yards, 5 receptions, 79 yards, and a touchdown. I think he's playing fine. We need this guy, but he's being overused, and again, it's not sustainable to run him behind this 49er offensive line. Brian Robinson, 5 carries, 21 yards. He got a little bit of play, but there's no Isaac Guerrero. There's no other running back. We drafted a running back. We picked up a guy in free agency, and none of them are playing because they're hurt. And no one's going to survive behind this offensive line. Not Christian McCaffrey, not Gale Sayers, not Barry Sanders, not Brock Purdy. Like I said, every single quarterback in the preseason was hurt, including Mac Jones. Brock Purdy gets hurt the first game. Then Mac Jones gets hurt. Then Brock Purdy is hurt again. Brock Purdy, 3 interceptions, with 2 interceptions and a lost fumble, 3 turnovers. He didn't look that bad. 37 pass attempts against a team you're supposed to beat, 21 for 37. The offensive game plan wasn't that bad, but you can tell. Brock Purdy was throwing high today, and again, one of my worst fears that he wasn't going to be able to plant and follow through, and a lot of high throws, and that's what happened. I mean, I want to give a shout-out to the receiving core for the 49ers. Ricky Pearsall played a good game, but he's hurt, injury-prone. I think the receiving core is tough. I want to give out a shout-out to Jawan Jennings. He made that tremendous catch on a 2-point conversion that we got a big shot to the ribs. That's a lot of... That's a lot to go to for 2 points for Jawan Jennings. You're playing tough. DeMarcus Robinson made a tough catch up the middle. Luke Farrell, he's been kind of solid at tight end, but that fumbled against your own team, man. You know they're going to do it. You know they're coming for you. You got to be ready. 3 catches for Kyle Juszczyk, 32 yards. He was big in this game. He gets a lot of flack, but he picked up a big blitz at the end of the game. He's been important as a receiver. Jake Tonjes, 3 catches, 58 yards. He's really kept us going without George Kittle. Jake Tonjes, you get a shout out. I think the receiving core and the tight end core, I think they're tougher than the damn offensive line. And I think it's caught up to us. It's caught up to us. The damn the reliance on a passing game up the middle has caught up to us because there's always easy interceptions with passes up the middle. It's just not sustainable. Even if the 49ers, excuse me, even if the 49ers would have won this game, I would be concerned about Brock Purdy's safety, Christian McCaffrey's safety, Kyle Shanahan's insistence on overusing some of his players, and the the injury proneness of the whole team. And I'm gonna tell you the biggest concern: Trent Williams. When all else failed, the 49ers used to be able to just run left behind big Trent Williams. And now they can no longer do that. This is highly concerning. There is not one strength on this whole damn offensive line. It's just absolutely concerning. I don't know. I don't know if there's an answer. I don't know if there's an answer on the roster. It's highly unlikely there's an answer in free agency. Trent Williams isn't getting any younger. Connor Colby might get better. He's a young player. Jake Brendel, his best days are, was 2023. Alfred Pooney, he's probably going to get healthy. He'll probably continue to get better. Colton McKivitz, he kind of is what he is. An okay right tackle for the price. Gary Lamm, main event Mania, post-game show. 49ers lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars 26-21. And once again, every single one of my fears for this game came true. Eric Armstead, man, I was worried about him and the rest of that defensive line up the middle. Eric Armstead gets the big play at the end of the game to shut the Niners down and out. I was concerned about the turnovers from the 49er offense. Brock Purdy had 3 on his own, 2 interceptions. It's a combination of all things. I was concerned about Brock's toe. He was high all day. He couldn't follow through. But he really, even the one he threw over the middle was tipped. It's just the offensive line, it was collapsing. It was like the walls were closing in on him all day. And even with his injured toe, he made some escapes. But I mean, he wasn't the same Brock Purdy. He only had about a couple of rush attempts today. He could have used his legs more, but he just didn't have it today. And I'm just concerned he's going to make it, or Mac Jones or anyone's going to make it behind this 49er offensive line. It's just a highly concerning situation with that offensive line. I just don't see anything sustainable, and there's no way Christian McCaffrey is going to survive this year with the amount of touches, with the amount of punishment he's taking for not a lot of yards per carry on in the run game, and he's so needed in the pass game. Yeah, we lost. Dark Dino, we lost 26-21. In fact, I was worried about Eric Armstead. He sealed the game with a strip sack of Brock Purdy. The offensive line, it's just not going to cut the mustard. I don't know the answer this year. I don't see anyone on the roster that's going to help. There's no replacement for Trent Williams. You got to take Trent Williams to the fountain of youth because he didn't look great this game. And neither did anybody else. I do want to highlight some players that look good all the time. D. Winters and Fred Warner. D. Winters, man, he made a big pass play, a pass coverage breakup on a right receiver. Fred Warner just doing every damn thing he can to win this game. Marquise Siegel is all over the damn place. Diamond Delore made some great plays. Not one damn sack. And that's the thing. We're missing Nick Bosa. The defense wasn't bad, but the 49ers are missing Nick Bosa. And who else? I wanted to give... did he even get a stat here? I'm looking for... Not yet, Tier Gross Motos. I'm looking. I'm thinking of our defensive tackle, number 93. Number 93. I forgot your name because I've lost my mind while watching this game. But our defensive tackle, Khalil, what the heck? Now I'm forgetting. Anyway, I'm about to go nuts. But really a tough game for the 49ers. Really a well-played game by Fred Warner as usual. Let me just go over some stats. Travis Etienne, 18 carries, 125 yards, and a touchdown. I was hoping the 49ers would be able to stop that run. They did not. Every damn key was a failure. I told the 49ers they needed to man up on that offensive line and just keep Brock Purdy afloat. They did not. I asked the 49er defense to shut down the run, man. Just don't worry about this pass rush, and they didn't. ETN, 18 carries, 125 yards. The Jaguars rushed 27 times for 151 yards. So they didn't do anything. They didn't get to the quarterback at all. 0 sacks, and it just did nothing. And I asked Brock not to turn over the ball. He turned it over 4 damn times. Or 3 times. The 49ers turned over. I don't know how many times. How many fumbles did we lose? Wow. Highlights of Eric Armstead knocking the ball loose. And that is it. And that's it for the show. Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. Every key was left locked. Kyle Shanahan, you need to start listening to me because I told you exactly what to do. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know what to do about this offensive line. It's going to have to be next year like we're going to have to draft an offensive line. We've been begging for this. The faithful have been begging for this. We're going to have to revamp that whole offensive line. I don't know how you can walk into this season paying your quarterback $53 million a year. And you have this kind of offensive line. And, you know, I don't know what the hell. I don't know what we're going to do. I really, this is really, like I said, the most concerning thing is that the guy you used to be able to go to, Trent Williams, he's not the same guy. And the guy I want to shout out was Khalil Davis. Khalil Davis had some nice plays for an defensive tackle. And I'm going to have some nice plays. I'm going to have a nice day the rest of the day. Man, they're just showing Luke Farrell fumbling against his old team. Man, tale of 2 stories. Luke Farrell with the fumble. And Eric Armstead with the forced fumble to seal the deal against his old team. Eric Armstead gets revenge. Whew. Man, this is bigger than a regular loss. This Kyle Shanahan's gonna have to go to the drawing board. They're gonna figure out how to do something without an offensive line, and that's where the line is crossed. This team is soft up the middle on offense, and they're really missing Nick Bosa on defense. Not one damn sack. They still don't have a turnover for the defense. Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. 49ers upset, and I'm upset, and I'm really concerned about this offensive line. Like I said, no offense is sustainable long-term as far as health or moving the ball with this offensive line. So you know what? The only thing you can do is pray and look for a miracle or start scouting offensive linemen right now in the draft. Gary Lamm, Main Event Mania. Jaguars, 49ers post-game. Bang, bang, Niner gang. I'm faithful when we lose. I'm faithful when we win. But damn, winning is so much better. God bless you. Keep it real. Keep it clean. Adios, homies.